World Cup. It's Malawi, the Flames, Botswana, the Zebras. Now stand up for the national anthem.
Now, the national anthems.
Botswana.
Blessed be our noble land, the national anthem of Botswana. And now, Malawi's. Malawi national anthem getting a warm reception. God bless our land, the title. And let's get to meet the match officials after the two teams have gone through FIFA protocol and traditional team handshakes and embraces in this case.
Between Malawi the Flames versus Botswana the Zebras. The first leg ended goals on Saturday in Francistown, Botswana. Quickly line up for two teams, starting with Prophet Team Botswana and go to the Kabero Gambe, Tabo, Yane, Tayata, Ope, Mosha, Garowe, Sinisane Matumo, Motus Thompson.
Finishing touches, team photos, before the real action gets underway.
That's the lineup for Malawi, for Botswana. Now, for Malawi national football team.
Here is the Malawi starting 11.
Is Brighton Muntali.
On his hopes, his broad shoulders, the hopes of a nation rest.
Charles Petro, wearing just number 3. 2 is Stanley Sanodi, and Precious Amani, wearing just number 12. And in midfield, Captain John C.J. Panda, wearing just number 17.
Match officials from Djibouti, Suleiman Ahmed Jama, will be the main man in the middle. He assisted by Farhan Bogare Salime. And the teams
and Richard Muru.
As I say, just one change to the Malawi starting 11. Tuzi Johnson coming in for Nabogon Ditsele. John Banda, the Malawi captain on the left. His counterpart Joel Mogorozi, the Botswana captain, both coincidentally, wearing the number 17 shirt. I wonder if there's anything in that. It's a big occasion for these four men. As I often say, the sign of a good referee and match official performance is that nobody notices you. Your job, their job, just to make sure the game flows smoothly. So there you have it. Malawi, no changes to their starting 11 from the side that earned a 0-0 draw on Saturday in Botswana. If it's not broken, then it doesn't need fixing. That's the message of their coach, Miki Mawazi. He was the caretaker coach, but his appointment was made official at the start of July. And there he is. Polite applause from Botswana for their travelling fans. Not too many. There is the match referee, Ahmed Jama. Just waiting for teams to get into position, and then we are good to go. Here's the Botswana coach, Adel Amrouche, from Algeria. And it is the home side, Malawi, who kick off the second leg of this Crunch World Cup first round qualifier against Botswana. No goals in the first leg. Woodwork was rattled on several occasions. Physical game as well. Will there be more of the same? Well, we get into the Botswana penalty area. False alarm. Referee's assistant's flag was up. Kenton. Idana. Backpedaling. His right back, Sanudi. Defender, Peter Chilopi. Content just to spread the ball along the back line. At the moment, Idana. He's the link man in that midfield. Ngeli. Out to his right back. The press is more intense from Malawi. Hopeful ball, but it found its target. Well read. Slightly lackadaisical there by the Botswana front line. Sanudi. That was well intercepted. Excellent play. Gaulolwe. Early touch for Brighton Montali. He had a great game in that first leg. I remember we had a great chance after just 5 minutes in that first leg. We have another chance. Fell to Botswana. Joel Mogorosi. Denied by the post. All the time in the world has Jalopy. Botswana not pressing high at all. Manga couldn't keep the ball in play. First touch. Not up to scratch. Hopefully for him, in Malawi, that will improve during the game. So the skills by Yakmani Chester. Too isolated. Good burst of speed. It's good play by Mogorosi, acting as the target man. Carry on his run. Played away just in time. Here is the replacement, Johnson. He does indeed seem to be playing left back. Stretching the play, the hosts. Stretch the opposition midfield in this case, and later on, no doubt, their defence. Okay, Mwazi up off his bench straight away, just as his counterpart, Adel Amrouche. Now, chance for the hosts. With a bit of space here for Yakmani Chester. And his pocket pick there, didn't he? By Setsile. Midfield it, he plays the Jomanen Galaxy. Backtracking and cover. Malawi come again. It's a foul. Right under the referee's nose. Free kick. Pretty good position for Malawi. There's a debate as to who'll take it. There'll be a conversation. Two men fancy the chances. This is Gerard Piri with a sweet left foot. But it's not him, and it's a brilliant effort. Well, that wasn't too far away, was it? And Mwazi would have liked it to have gone in just to ease his nerves. Gabadine Mango, the man from the Orlando Pirates in South Africa. Not sure he knew too much about it, Kabela Dambe. Direct shot. Well, from that angle, it looked like it could have gone in. Man down on the sideline, off the pitch, so referee not obliged to stop play. And it's Info Gazwane. Meanwhile, up the other end, the attack's on. Mbulu stopped in his tracks. All the way back to the goalkeeper. It's a pretty good fist at his clearance. Well, Botswana would not have been pleased, and that led to a goal. They were down to 10 men. They look composed in defence to Botswana. In the meantime, at least. Easily intercepted. Sanudi, 24-year-old, finds his target. Idana, good movement here by Malawi. That's the educated left foot of Gerard Piri. 2 against 6 in the Malawi half there. Well, I said they were playing pretty deep, Botswana. I thought maybe the tactic would be to hit Malawi on the counter-attack. Not from that example. Kaswani still receiving attention on the sidelines. Used to be his groin. I'd like to see that incident again. Meanwhile, Botswana's coach, Adel Amrouche, has to think about reorganising. In the meantime, he's happy to get his players. And it looks to have happened completely by itself. Not sure there was any contact at all from the Malawi player. And it's another man down. It's another Botswana player. This time it's the goalkeeper, Kabela Dambe. He plays his football in South Africa at Bloemfontein Celtic. Experienced player, 29 years of age. Over 40 caps. In the meantime, those players not injured, they take a break. Coming up to the 10-minute mark. It just keels over. Botswana warming up a substitute in the form of Onkabetezi Makantai. And he came on in the first leg, you may remember, at the start of the second half. Not sure he would be expecting to come on so quickly in this match. Gaswani was substituted at the start of that second half on Saturday, replaced by Makantai. Well, the midfield, you sense, is where this match is going to be won. Poor touch there by Galalwe. Easy possession for Yahmani Chester. The captain, John Banda. Lovely skills. Not afraid to go back in order to go forward, Malawi. It was well defended. Made sure he got between the ball and this man. And I think we'll have that substitution now. Goalkeeper's back on his feet for Botswana. I didn't see it clearly, but I can tell you that Makantai has come on after just 11 minutes of play. As I said, he can't have been expecting it, but he'll have gone through his pre-match preparations. As a substitute, sometimes the sooner the better. Long ball. Haven't seen too much of that from Malawi. That was excellent control, though, by the left winger. My, oh my, he took that down on the sixpence. Cleared. Chance of a counter-attack now. It's a long ball. Very good ball as well. It's a substitute. Easy clearance. substitute again. He stuck in his Magantai. Loose ball. Gratefully accepted by Mbulu. And he too is isolated. He's also fouled. Well, that was a poor decision by Dikiokwe. All he had to do is jockey his marker into the corner. Well, he looks enraged. Completely his fault. So another free kick for Malawi. Once again, Piri, one of the favourites to take it. Here's that incident again. Rash challenge by Dikiokwe. All he had to do was stand his ground against Mbulu. And it looks like it will be Gerard Piri to swing it in with that left boot of his. We'll take the last free kick. Beat the second marker. Nice idea. Period stayed there or thereabouts on that right channel. Nearly picked out by his teammate. Not surprisingly, the goalkeeper, Kabelo Dambe, decides just to slow the match or the pace of the match down. Good thinking by the 29-year-old. Botswana, certainly been outpossessed, if not outplayed. Chester combining with his captain John Banda. He's the captain again. Playing pretty high up the pitch. Every defender inside the kickoff semicircle or above the semicircle line. A lot of fans still coming into the stadium. A little bit late, but good for the atmosphere nonetheless. As Malawi come again on the counter-attack. Get a second bite to the cherry. Trickles out of play. And Botswana not getting any joy at all up front. Malawi breaking up the opposition attacks at ease. Complete ease. Can they fare better here? Route one again. They're looking for the substitute. Got a touch, which he didn't really control on Kabetsi Magantai. Malawi's keeper, Brighton Montali, quick to get on with the play. Piri nearly lost control, recovered well. Idana. Strong presence there. Gaulaluwe. Piri again. Trying to tease the ball through the knot of defenders. Botswana, they may not be attacking in numbers. It looks like they've come here to defend and wait for a golden opportunity. From the way they've set up, I can only imagine that's a set piece rather than a counter-attack. Idana just played behind him. Good comeback! Completely missed it. That was an opportunity. Yakmani Chester, great wing play. He knows it as well, the coach, Mwazi. Number 17, the captain of all people, John Banda. Missing an absolute sitter. Can he redeem himself? Chester again, nicely played. Almost too well played. Banda wasn't expecting it. Well, we'll see a slow motion replay of that golden chance. It's all Malawi. In terms of possession, I think we're looking at 2/3 against a third. Oh, chance of a counter now. Does well, very well. Can he go all the way? Well, that's good goalkeeping. Ball's loose though. Well, how about this for a counter-attack? Played out by Tabo Lenanyane. Physical player. Route one, but it almost paid off for them. So Malawi have a throw just to relieve the pressure. Their left back, Precious Sambani, takes it. Very comfortable in possession, Malawi. This is how they start their moves. Comes out to Piri. Full back, Sanudi on the overlap. Idana. Piri again. Trying to chip the ball over that Botswana defence. And they've got some joy. They've got a free kick right on the edge of the penalty area. Lenanyane, the guilty man. Like I said, he's got a very, very physical style of play. Here's the pass again. Well, we see him go to ground, Mango. Don't see the incident. It was Matumo, the guilty man. Golden opportunity now for Malawi. Piri fancies his chances. Suits the left footer. Wouldn't hurt though, just to put Mango there to keep the Botswana defence guessing. And the goalkeeper, more to the point. That's more like it. Just to the right of the penalty spot. Well, now Mango must fancy his chances, given that the goalkeeper is on the left-hand side as we look, and his right-hand side it is, though. The favourite Piri. Not convinced it was the best choice. We had a free kick come off the post in the first leg. That wasn't as close. Like to see it again. Not sure we'll be able to. Not straight away anyway. And he's taking his time. In fact, a bit too much. He's just picked up a yellow card. Well, that's a little bit stupid, let's say. Botswana, they've had a let-off in a way with those free kicks. 2 free kicks. Can they channel them to motivate themselves to play better, to wake up, in fact. The goalkeeper, Montali. Well, he hasn't really been called on to produce many saves, but one interception stands out. Well, that's a poor pass. He's lucky to get away with that. There's the press from Malawi. That's what it means to them. Pass just coming up short. Good cover. Oh, Botswana enjoying a sustained period of play there. Oh, the ball just got stuck under his feet. Game's turned scrappy in the past 5 minutes. We're past the halfway mark of the opening 45 minutes. Once again, Piri trying to kickstart things in that Malawi midfield. Oh, that's a gift. Right into the feet of the substitute. Decent ball in. Very good ball in by Johnson. Easily claimed by Brighton Montali. And how composed was that? Take a bow, Yakmani Chester. This young man plays his football in the United States, in North Carolina. Here he is again. Idana, that's a great pass. That's not bad either. Ball falls nicely. Well, Chester drilling it into a brick wall. Defence doubling up. It's a sloppy pass to play across the line of your defence. Yep, I thought it would go all the way back. Nothing wrong with that. Botswana, they should be cheered by this, their performance in the last 10 minutes. They've come back into the game. And here is that free kick by Piri. Cleared the defence, came back off the crossbar. Botswana, offside, not by much though. Every time Montali keen to get the ball all the way down to his strikers as soon as possible. Idana. Cholopi. Chester. Piri drifted that wide. Here he is again, Piri. Well, I'm sure that wasn't a shot. It was meant to be a curving pass for his striker. Mbulu didn't come off. Nicely released. Can keep it in. Well, he prevented the corner. at the price of a throw-in. But that was the idea. Remember, scoreline from the first leg, 0-0. If it stays the same, and we will have 30 minutes of extra time. Nice ball in. Very well defended. Malawi. I thought he might just kick it into touch, but he was confident enough to control the ball. Sanudi. Well, the stats may tell you that Malawi are dominating the game in terms of possession, but they're not really doing too much with it. Square passing, crab passing, used to be known as. And another chance comes to nothing. Well, if you're just joining us at the half-hour mark, Malawi have had the better chances, notably a free kick by Gerard Piri, which came back off the crossbar. And that action has pretty much summed up the game. Malawi dominating possession, Botswana intercepting their chances, you have to say, pretty comfortably. Botswana's attack, pretty sloppy. One change so far. That was for Botswana. They lost their left winger, I should say, for Gaswane. And he's been replaced by Onkabetse Makantai, the number 10. Nicely done. Sanudi lofted the ball deep. No, that's too bad. Mango had to go for it, but in doing so, he headed the ball out of play. Well, I should think both coaches will ask their players for more urgency in the second half. There is a World Cup place up for grabs. Neither of these sides has ever reached the World Cup finals. Not regarded as heavyweights in the African game. It's a free kick. It's a substitute, Maganta. He was a threat in the first leg when he came on in the second half. Well, that was hairy. Ball just wouldn't come down for Botswana. They've got numbers up here, though, the visitors. Just about kept control. Ball back to Johnson. Only change in the starting 11 from the first leg. Malawi didn't like that. I thought Diti Hokwe went through the back of Mbulu. Looks like he took one to the back of his head. He's okay. Run it off. Period. Well, he's an intelligent playmaker, good pass on the ball, but that was rather telegraphed. Well, both benches are restless. They've done their job, nothing much more they can do. Nice pass. Needed to Chester. He's dispossessed. And here Malawi come again, and so on and so forth. That has been the pattern of this game so far. Space now for Botswana. Ambitious shot that, goodness me. Well, I think that smacks of frustration. He did have teammates coming to help him. Went for the glory shot. That was never really on, was it? Idana. Well claimed by Gabela Dambe. The one yellow card so far in this match. Taking their time at Malawi with the free kick. Well, one. Chance now. Not the best of clearances. Neither was that really. Well played. For the give and go. Once again, Mbulu not pleased with the challenge. The referees officiated the game pretty well so far. Tidy ball into space for the substitute Makantai. Bit of wrestling between those two. Makantai and Chester. Chester come out on top. Two teams very well matched. The game is deadlocked. You get the impression that it's going to take either a moment of magic to separate them or a set piece, or maybe both. And Rush up on the sidelines. He knows this spells danger. Yellow card. That was cynical, wasn't it? Clumsy challenge by Simisani Matumo. He picks up a yellow card for his efforts. Free kick. Piri to take, drills it in. Well, he went for power, no for accuracy. Nicely shielded by Mbulu. Just over 6 minutes to go before the half-time whistle. I imagine we'll have a couple of minutes stoppage time, additional time. Here's that golden opportunity. Poor, very heavy first touch there by Peter Chilopi. Nearly letting Botswana in. It could be a clever tactic by Botswana. I'm thinking of Muhammad Ali and that famous boxing fight one time ago in the 1970s in Africa, the rumble in the jungle, in what was known then as Zaire. And Muhammad Ali just sat back on the ropes and let George Foreman come at him and attack him. And then just when Foreman punched himself out, Ali, amazingly, still had enough strength left to retaliate and go for the jugular. I wonder if that's Botswana's tactics here. Just to sit back, soak up all the pressure, and then hit Malawi when they played themselves out of energy. That looks like a nasty knock. The cliche is he'll have to run it off, but easier said than done. The kind of knocks that stay in your system. Once again, the patient build-up from Malawi, using all players in the back line. It's a good header with backspin, and the goalkeeper just about read it. Clever header. Instead of just putting all his full force behind it, put a little effect on it. Great technique. Bulu. Old school centre forward, this man. Plays his domestic football in Mozambique for Costa del Sol. Coast of Sunshine. The Portuguese is anything to go by. Just under 4 minutes of regulation time left before the half-time whistle. Hopeful ball, that's a gift for Montali. Well, to call the game straight, it's been an underwhelming first half. Precious few chances created by both sides. Can Malawi change that in the final moments? Well, they nearly did. Great opportunity. Goalkeeper Dambe is furious. They know it as well. And in half of very few chances, that was an opportunity. Still time to create something. This time the Botswana central defence stands firm. With a free kick though, not from where the incident took place. Referee wasn't too bothered. A lovely play by Chester. Home fans enjoyed that. Too pretty. Half-time will suit both teams. Oh, Botswana perhaps. We've been under more pressure. That's a foul. Referee thought about playing the advantage. That kind of challenge is why I think we'll have at least 2 minutes of additional time. Clumsy challenge. Went across him, did Johnson. Knew what he was doing. Challenge from behind. Made sure he tangled his feet with those of Mbulu. Goodness me, Richard Mbulu has earned his crust, his wage today. So, in the closing minute of regulation time, an educated left boot of Gerard Piri will look to break the deadlock. Referee's not convinced they're 10 yards back. They say this is what the referee's assistant told them. Something's got to give. There you have it. 2 minutes. It's understandable. Piri, got to be looking for Mbulu. Deep to the far post. Well, they dealt with it pretty well. And here comes Setsili. That'll do. Good play. Yeah, his coach will be pleased and proud of him for that. Once again, another man down. Really is exceptional. Can't recall the last time I saw so many players like the walking wounded. Here come the medical team. That's not the incident. So could well be that we'll have extra additional time at the end of additional time, if you see what I mean. And here's the Algerian coach of Botswana, Adel Amrouche. Not unusual for an African nation to have a foreign coach in charge. That said, the last 4 coaches of Botswana had been local men. Amrouche is the only candidate of more than 40 men who applied who was actually called for interview. He replaces David Bright, who was sacked in February after a run of bad results. Well, as I suggested, we've gone past the 2 minutes of stoppage time, mainly because most of the stoppage time was dealt with an injury. Good clearance. I think now both teams will be happy just to go in with the score as it is. What they must avoid at all costs, though, is conceding a late goal. It really would be a sucker punch, especially if Malawi were to concede, having dominated the half. And that is the half-time. The stadium announcer explaining to the crowd what's at stake, as if they needed explaining. It will be Botswana to kick off the second half. Will their tactic change in the next 45 minutes? Do they have a great master plan? We'll find out soon enough. Here they come. Straight onto the attack. Pinning Sanudi back. No changes to speak of for the minute. Recent matches between these two have always been very, very tight affairs. And I'm not just talking about the goalless draw on Saturday. Before that, the last time they played was last year. That finished 1-1. Then you have to go back further 5 years. Botswana edging Malawi 1-0 on both occasions. As I said, Botswana, it's a much smaller country compared to Malawi. 7 times smaller in terms of population. From a footballing point of view, that means a much smaller pool to draw from in terms of players. Malawi it is, though. It'd be fascinating to be a fly on the wall of their changing room at halftime. Tomas Petro pumps it wide. Well, that was a strange exchange. Sanudi actually had the chance to control the ball and break through. Can we do better here? Most of the Botswana team play for the champions, the Township Rollers. That's a great name, isn't it? They'll need that solidarity. He lost his balance to Chester. Muscled off the ball that time. Too physical, said the referee. Chance of a good ball, and it is. Just couldn't control it. Wasn't easy though. And ball. Referee agrees. Delivered there, didn't he, Joel Mogorosi, the captain? Can't think about that great chance he had in the opening 5 minutes of his game. Super swivel and volley. Beat the goalkeeper. Came back off the upright. Period for Malawi. Teasing ball in. Excellent delivery. Goal kick. Perry claims a corner. Not quite sure how he could have seen from there. Oh, lucky. Setseli's touch seemed good at first. And the two central defenders, Petro and Chalopi for Malawi. Petro. Perry drops deep for him. Nice turn. Completely fooled his marker. And this is a very good ball. Golden chance for Malawi. Great block. Oh, goodness me. He earned his money there, didn't he? Terrific play. Tata Yawan Ditikokwe. 20 years young. But he played like a man 10 years older. Corner kick for Malawi. Perry's outswinger cleared. Only as far as Mogorosi. And here we see it again. Lovely, lovely ball by Mango. How about that? Tracked all the way. Can they build on that, Botswana? Oh, great pass into space. It's a good delivery, free header. Setsili left completely unmarked. It's true, Malawi haven't had that much to do in defence. Maybe that explains the lack of attention. Been impressed by both sides, and specifically Malawi's efforts to keep the ball moving. Botswana seem to be coming into the game more and more in the second half. That's the tactic, stretching that Malawi defence. Well, you've seen free kicks given for less than that. Lovely turn. And Matuzi Cooper. Haven't seen too much of him. Slight breakdown in communication. I think the margins there with their passing, Botswana. That's good play. Very good play by Lenanyani. Waiting for his goalkeeper, Kabelo Dambe, to come. Shielding the ball. Using his considerable frame to protect it. Goalkeeper has come to the rescue there. Malawi urged on by their coaching team. It's a poor, poor ball. Very lazy by Sambani. The left back's now out of position. Idana. Nicely played to Piri. He was waiting for it. Obviously a tactic, not a major one, but an obvious one. Give the ball to Piri. He's the creative source for Malawi. He wanted it then, but he was just too close. He was too passive there, Piri. So they're just standing still. Should have moved away from the advancing player. Piri. Goes back, not for the first time in this match. Petro. His ball kept in play. Excellent effort. Well, he was waiting for that, was Mango. Danger, the ball was intercepted. He made a sweet connection. And that is well worth a second look. Well, I say a sweet connection. As it was, it wasn't. And now Botswana on the move. Nice flick. A little bit too much. And the goalkeeper Montali did well. Got to love the audacity of the move, the cheeky backheel flick. But I'm sure his coach would have preferred he made a shot on goal. Gilding the lily, maybe. But Botswana growing in confidence with every minute of the second half. Banda. Petro. Silky skills from the central defender. The pass wasn't too shabby either. I thought he was going to play it back, and maybe he should have. It's a foul by Chilopi. Tactical foul. He knew what he was doing. Botswana have actually reached the final this year, the COSAFA Cup. They beat South Africa with penalties in the quarterfinals, beat Lesotho in the semis, and they lost to Zambia in the final. Here's the overlap. There's the burst of speed, drilled in, kicked out. Botswana can't afford to get ahead of themselves. Go back into the game, but they've still got to defend stoutly. Banda, the captain. Don't reject a sense of urgency to his teammates. Idana curls it out wide. He's looking for Sambani, but it came to nothing. Goal kick. Well played Atumo for Botswana. Dambe to at least clear the halfway line, which he does easily. Purposeful move up front, though. The right back. And that's to take it as well. There's Tabo Linanye. Nicely done. Now that was telegraphed. Not much movement from his teammates. This is better. A little give and go. Good technique as well. Well intercepted. Very good play. Well read by Charles Petro. Plays his football right in the stadium. The Niasso Big Bullets. If you're just joining us, we're in the Kamuzu Stadium in Blantyre, second biggest city in Malawi. When you speak to the locals here, they'll tell you it's the capital, certainly the commercial and industrial capital. Lilongwe, the real capital, more of a political centre. Let's go. It's the cry from the bench. Sambani. Foiled. And he leaves it to join the action in the penalty area. Signaling his intent. Piri with the outswinger. Good height on it. Well read by Botswana's defence. Come right back in again. 50-50. And again. That time it fell nicely to Botswana. Cooper. There he is again. That's a poor pass though. And Lamrouche would have preferred that to go further up the field. The coach of Botswana. I said he's Algerian. He's actually a Belgian citizen these days, but born in Algeria. Cecile gets support in the form of Cooper. Oh dear. Schoolboy mistake. Didn't look where he was playing the pass. Gets a second bite of the cherry. That's better by Cooper. Once again, not as fluent in attack, Botswana, as Malawi, that's for sure. But then they didn't really muster any type of attack in the first 45. Coming up to the hour mark. Piri goes for goal. Good effort. Well smothered by Dambe. Bursting down the right is Tero Cecile. That's a foul. Goes Malawi's way. That's stupid by Malawi. The referee will have words there. Got to be careful. Gamesmanship by Setsile. The two Malawi players walked straight into it. Terrific burst. Held back. Referee's assistant's flag stays down. Now will he go for goal? Mango. Dispossessed, but gets the free kick, and what a position. Really dangerous place to give away a set piece. That's why Botswana are furious. They think it's a harsh decision. You can tell them the referee is not going to change his mind. Well, you can see why the Botswana defence are livid. Really cheap free kick. Went down by himself. Three candidates for this free kick. You can guess two of them. Look at that. Having won the free kick very cheaply, Gabidinho Mango probably fancies his chances. This will the Orlando Pirates. A good free kick in the first half. Piri is the main man though. Cannon's back off the wall. Mango. To spread it wide. Will it fall nicely? It will. Now that's a daisy cutter of a shot. Never going to trouble keeper, Dambe. Stop by the goalkeeper. Made as if he was going to take his time, and then he suddenly upped the ante. Cooper. Good triangle by Botswana. It came to nothing. Pass was too heavy. Got stuck under his feet to the ball there. Could have been unlucky for Lenanyane. Cooper. Pass just a tad wide. It's a pity. A little bit of space to manoeuvre into there. The second half, much more entertaining already. 20 minutes into it, just under. And that's because Botswana come into the game. As a result, they're leaving more spaces at the back. And I'm pretty sure that was their tactic. Well, it was going all so well until that final ball. He apologises. It's a decent thing. Dambe thought he picked up a yellow card in the first half. I think it was just a warning by the referee. And these players know, with every minute that passes and with every action, the clock is ticking down towards extra time. And having said that, Botswana have a substitute about to come on. And it looks like Umatla Kebato. Indeed it is.
Introducing just number 13, Umatla Kebato.
Came on in the first leg. Slightly later in the game, he's got 14 more minutes here. What can he do? And his coach won't mind that. Goodness me, dicing with death there. And through the two markers unintentionally, I feel. Botswana, the passing looks to have improved. Lovely acrobatic flick there by Setsile. Ball in. That's a great, great block. What an interception there by Malawi. Take a bow. Take the jalopy. Be forward Wanderers. Game is a lot more open. And that's good news for the neutrals. Drops his shoulder, goes past his marker. Ball looks to have gone out of play, but the referee's assistant's flag stayed down. Banda forced out wide. Chester. Nearly, so nearly. Gaulalue got there in the nick of time. That defensive clearance across the line of his own defence, though. Idana, little chip in. Chipping away. The Botswana defence here in Malawi. Perry thought about the cross. He's got Idana. Goes back to Petra. He just wanted to keep the ball in play, except he didn't.
Malawi.
And a substitute now for Malawi.
Introducing Robin Galande. He's going to replace Partido Muhango. Malawi ikusinta kwamba Masenano agumutsa Partido Muhango case number 11. Libango and the Robin Galande.
Straight into the thick of the action. I can tell you it is Robin Galande. This is football in Azerbaijan. There's the confirmation. Bit of space now for Botswana. 2 against 2. Is this their time? Setsile onto his left foot. Well, the Malawi defence just about did enough. And that was Piri, the playmaker of all people, getting back to do his defensive duty. Malawi come again. To turn. No, it's too casual there. No free kick. Good decision that time by the referee. I tell you, just to confirm Malawi's substitution, we know it was Robin and Galande who came on. The man who he replaced is Gabidinho Mango. He was operating on the left wing. Let's see if that's where number 14 and Galande heads to. 6-year-old Galande. Here he is. Here's his football in Azerbaijan for 0. We've reverted to the first half tactic. Malawi bossing possession as it comes to Ngalande. Botswana sitting deep and trying to soak it up. Decent ball in by Idana. Cooper. Good pass, a lot of space in that midfield. Botswana claim there was a foul. The referee agrees, and we have a yellow card. Another substitute about to come on. Well, no, it's just Charles Petro. I beg your pardon. He was receiving attention on the sidelines. False alarm. So a rare free kick for Botswana. Headed on, a brilliant save. Well, it was an unusual set piece. Malawi had switched off. They weren't expecting the threat from the edge of the penalty area. That was the substitute, Amartla Kabato. Excellent opportunity. Botswana's best of the game, you have to say. Corner kick, easily snuffed out. Well, I hope we see that opportunity again. Won't see it before the free kick. Same again, would say Botswana. There's the header again, this time from a different player. That time the defender, Moshe Galalwe. Malawi and Montali would just be pleased to clear the danger. Here's their substitute, Galande. Idano. Well, to his credit, it was on target. I thought it was wildly ambitious. That too was a daisy cutter. Hardly left the ground. "17 minutes to go. There will be another substitution."
Botswana making their final change this afternoon. This is just number 18.
Botswana second of the game.
So, this number 22, Lake Ngede.
And it will be Ditseli, the man we saw from the first leg. Bogang Ditseli. Controversial player. Here he is. Easy to spot with his dyed hair. He replaces Ngele. So will that substitution work? Ditseli on foot and Ngele. It's a decent delivery, but nobody there. Good play by the other substitute, Kabetsi Makante. Malawi, 15 minutes to play. 15 minutes to snatch a winner and avoid extra time. Is their third substitute, Ditseli. It's an excellent pass So another substitute, Makantai. Good interception. How crucial was that? Pressure Sambani. Great rhythm to the game at the moment. Chester. Ball still in play. Whipped in. It was a substitute of all people for Botswana. Did Saley. Got his head to that first. Well, that was a waste. You can tell as well he knows it, does it, Sealy? Piri, once again dropping deep into his own half to start the attack. Mbulu holding the ball up well. School type centre forward rather. Did well, very well. Now, well, the referee gave a soft free kick. That looked to have more of an argument behind it. Malawi not protesting too much, it has to be said. Goalkeeper came from far. Dambe eventually got a punch to it. Good effort. Parried by the goalkeeper. Dambe made amends. Swerving effort. He looks nervous. Must be a Botswana fan. John Banda with the effort. Banda bending the ball. Here's the effort again by Banda. Appeals for a penalty and given. Malawi. Fans and coaching team up on their feet. Is this their moment? Oh, Botswana protest. Sensibly. Simasani Matuma forcing his players away from the referee. That's very sensible. Well, he went down very, very easily, did Mbulu. That's harsh on Botswana. Watch again. That's a good angle. Well, yes, there is a push in the back, or at least there's contact. Push might be too strong a word. And there's a yellow card. Perhaps inevitably. Tatiana Titikolua. He was going down already. Well, no wonder. It's the man who was behind him, alleged to have made the foul, who got the yellow card. You can understand that. But now, I was talking about the penalty shootout. This, a one-off penalty. Well, that's great to see from Botswana. Hugs and embraces for their goalkeeper, Kabela Dambe. And it will be Gerard Piri, the Malawi playmaker, who steps up. Now, he's a left footer. Has Dambe done his homework? Will he put it to the goalkeeper's right or left? Moment of truth. Could be the turning moment in the game. Brilliant spot kick by Piri. 1-0, Malawi. They celebrate from the bench. The players celebrate, the fans celebrate. Will it be enough? They take a precious 1-0 lead. And that clock is ticking down. What a sight here. Well, the fans in the Kamuzu Stadium in Blantyre are delighted they managed to get tickets. Now, what have Botswana got left in the tank? Goalkeeper guessed right, and that makes Piri's penalty kick even more spectacular. Picture of concentration. And if that hadn't have been as accurate as it was, the goalkeeper would have saved it. He's disgusted with himself. So near, yet so far. 10 minutes left. Botswana, in particular the defender, Diti Kwakwe, they've got to put that behind them. Easier said than done, I know, but it's make or break. Chance to reach the second round of African World Cup qualifiers. Chance to join the top 40 teams in the African nation. Malawi ranked 21 places ahead of Botswana. I said they were the favourites coming into this game. Can they kill the game off here? It's a great delivery. Banda. Exhibition stuff now. Galande. Can he keep it in? No. They'll rush back to defend. To their credit, they're carrying on attacking Malawi. You know, a lot of European teams who would park the bus, as Jose Mourinho once said famously. Tsele. And against Tsele. Nice idea. Couldn't get the angle. 2 against 1, and that is going to be a yellow card. He's got the referee spotted an earlier infringement. Mbulu denied that time. He got lucky with the penalty, in my opinion. Here comes Botswana. More speed, less haste. They're huffing and puffing. They've just got to keep their composure. And that really is easier said than done when you're chasing a World Cup dream. 6 of one, half a dozen of the other. Tali reaches the ball as far away from his goal as possible. Straight to his counterpart, to opposite number. Gambe sends it back with interest. Surprisingly, Malawi not in a hurry to get on with the play. There's the goal scorer, Piri. Taking liquids on board, but no doubt getting some instructions as well. Experienced player. Plays in South Africa for Bidvest Wits. 5 minutes to go. Malawi 5 minutes away from the second round of African World Cup qualifiers. All this, another step on the long road to Qatar 2022. First World Cup finals ever to be played in the winter. But the temperatures will be winterly in Qatar. I expect temperatures in the mid-20s and unbroken sunshine. And Malawi now just happy to break the rhythm. I think the referee should do a bit more here. Not to help Botswana, just to make sure the game's played in the right spirit. Bulu. Well done. Ditsele. Got to get the ball up in the opposition half. It's a second chance here. Does Ditsele? Malawi look to be in control. You can never comfortably say that with 100% assurance. And you only have a slender 1-0 lead. It takes a few seconds to score a goal. Ditsele at the heart of the action. Oh dear. Not what you want. Matuzi Johnson, the man who replaced Ditsele on the first leg at the start of the game. Well, schoolboy mistake, just took his eye off the ball, or maybe it's just fatigue. Malawi substitutes bench, waiting anxiously for the referee to blow the whistle. We'll have to wait a few more minutes yet. That's a rash kick. Wasn't deliberate by Mbulu. There's Malawi's coach, Meke Mawaze. And you think he would be looking a little bit more relaxed. But no, he knows the danger. It's not over until that final whistle's blown. Music to the ears of Malawi fans, that whistle. Not happy at all is Makantai. Nothing seems to be going Botswana's way. Once again, Brighton Montali taking his time, as much as the rules allow. That's where Malawi wants it. Four Botswana players upfield. That'll do nicely. Ditsele. Well, that's a yellow card, I think. Just for lack of sportsmanship. Deep ball in. There's a chance! Just couldn't control his header. Couldn't make the header even. Stoppage time. 4 minutes. That's good news for Botswana. They have a lifeline. this finish the job? Piri Piri. That drive was always rising. But he can't stand the clock. A few more seconds. Botswana need to get the ball up the other end. So far, so good. Sequence of headers. They're not even bothering attacking now, Malawi. Happy to play the ball back and then sideways. Is the game up for Botswana? Still got 2.5 minutes left. Keeper couldn't control his header. Ditsele. To Lenanyanya. This is a promising position for the visitors. Need to make it count. Ideally, it needs to be a long throw. He's got the message. Johnson. It's a huge throw. That's a corner kick. They still have a chance, Botswana. The Zebras are still kicking. Brighton Montali sets his defence. Johnson, it's a decent corner in. Couldn't keep the ball in play. Well, they won the header. Was that their last chance? He really has made an impact since he come on, Ditsele. Not for the first time. Montali is down on the pitch. Ditsele. He didn't go down there. They're warming up a substitute goalkeeper. Malawi. Something tells me he won't be needed. See Lesenia Malapela come on. And the referee, of course, has to add the additional time on at the end of stoppage time. But whilst the clock's telling us there's just 35 seconds to go, I expect there'll be at least 1, maybe 2 minutes more. Some long faces on the Botswana bench. It's out of their hands. Well, as I anticipated, Montali is back on his feet. We won't see the substitute, Malapela. The question now is how much stoppage time will the referee add on? Wasi. Got a few seconds left before he becomes a hero in Malawi. He got the job officially from the 1st of July. Had been coach in a caretaker capacity. That's the coach of Botswana, wishing he was on the pitch. Adela Mouche. Malawi clear again. Keep an eye on the referee. And his whistle, that's a great opportunity. Whistle's gone. That handball looked to come off his shoulder. Can only really check with the slow motion replay. Doesn't look as if we'll have the benefit. Brighton, Montali, the goalkeeper. You know he's going to send this as long and as far as possible away from his goal. Malawi, can they kill the game here? No, because the decision's gone Botswana's way. Dambe, all eyes on him, and his whistle. Botswana have lost possession. Malawi. Well, a canny coach would say, just take the ball into the corner. Will Ngalande listen? No, he won't. He's been dispossessed. Punted forward. Look how many red shirts are back for Malawi. Cooper needs an opening. Goes left. Plays into space. The press wasn't good enough. And that time the whistle does go. Malawi are into the second round of African World Cup qualifying. They edge Botswana with a very dubious penalty. Highly debated. In the end, this man, their playmaker, Gerald Perry, stepped up. He kept his cool to expertly beat the goalkeeper, and it was a superbly taken penalty. But in Botswana, they will discuss and debate that penalty for a long time to come. The referee was adamant. He pointed to the spot almost immediately. Referee from Djibouti, Suleiman Ahmed Jama. Well, those details, they might be lost in time.